What is up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. Happy Monday. I am your stream guide Morphine, and tonight we're gonna be talking a lot about what's up, Rupples. Tonight we're gonna be talking as usual about streaming information. Maybe a slightly different twist on it than we usually do. I'm gonna talk about what it takes for someone to be a quote unquote professional. Now, this is coming from someone that I can't call myself a professional because I don't do this full time. In fact, I do this a lot less than I even would want to. I'd love to put in 30-40 hours a week at it, because honestly, this is fun. Whether or not I'm making a lot of money or not, this is fun. But no, I've had some people ask me lately a lot about like what does it take to be a professional at this. Thank you very much. Oh my god, a Machiavelli. Hey, I think I got it right, Machiavelli. Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Let me balance that music a little bit. So yeah, somebody told me before that like the level the music is at now, to me is a little bit loud, but I've been told that you can barely hear it on stream, which is weird. I guess if I look at the levels here, yeah, I guess look at the levels, it's not that high, but it's a little high on my ear. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna talk a little bit about like what does it mean to be a professional streamer? What does that look like? What do you have to do? Do you have to do anything different? You know? So yeah, so we'll get into that, and we're gonna get into a little bit of Outriders too. A little yellow. Am I a little yellow today? Okay. Thank you. Let's go in here and see if we can balance this out. Why do I have? Oh yeah, it's cool. That's cool. But first, before we get into all that, I'm gonna fix I'm a little yellow. I was messing around with some settings earlier. Let's see. That's a little bit. There we go. That looks about right. I'm looking at it in my hand. Yeah, that looks about right. Close enough. Yeah, so it's actually, that's a good point. So like when you're when in Streamlabs or in OBS, oh, you know what it is? It is that light. I forgot to shut that off. Shut that light off. So when you're changing your settings in your camera and your lighting and Streamlabs and all that stuff, that light is distracting me. Wow, that is a lot darker now. No, it's okay. That should come out okay, I think. Let me turn that. Let me change that color of that light. Okay. So that's a little more balanced. Yeah, so when you're affecting your lighting, one of the biggest things is changing your white balance and stuff like that, and that allows your lens to properly capture the image like more real life, like it would look like, and then you apply all your filters and stuff on that. Now it's better to like underdo it in terms of like how saturated you make your image or any other crazy effects, because especially if you are going to use the videos, use your stream as a video like I do from almost every single stream, because it's hard to correct some of the images, the way the video looks, if you have a lot of insane effects on it. Like if my stream was oversaturated, like it just was a little bit too saturated, and if I wanted to fix that in post-production, then it just takes a lot more effort. I'm not even gonna try to say your name. Thank you for following. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so it's harder to fix in post. So I like to have the image a little bit more muted, but not too much, because it's not all about post. Obviously, I'm doing this on live too, so I want it to look good live. So I try to find that balance. That works. Anyway, so before we get into the question about Yeah, maybe I don't know. Maybe they don't. Maybe other people were smarter and didn't buy a whole shitload of equipment when they started off. Um, I was talking to Code earlier. I was like, even if end of the day we ended up like not deciding not to continue on doing a lot of streaming stuff, we have a pretty kick ass gaming setup. I have a pretty kick ass gaming setup, so I can't complain about that. Anyway, so before I get into some of the topics here, I wanted to answer a question that Rob Pools, bad at COD, gave me a few minutes ago. So I was saying, like, he's like, Rob came on and like, hey, why the hell are you starting your screen so early? And the main reason I do it is to make sure that I don't start late, right? I want to try to be on time, right? So it forces me, yes, of course I can reset the counter, but it forces me to make sure that I'm hitting the timer, And another reason why I do it is because it sends out notifications. Now people are streaming or they're doing whatever. They may not remember that you're coming on at the time you're coming on. So if I kick it off a little bit early, 10-15 minutes before I start, that gives people a little bit of heads up time to get here more towards the start of my stream, which is awesome, which I really like, because I like starting with an audience, people asking questions like you guys. So that's another reason I do it. Now, whether anyone realizes it or not, whether I'm hitting starting now 10 or 15 minutes early, I'm out here an hour and a half, 90 minutes before every stream. Just no matter what I'm doing, I'm starting an hour and a half before my stream to get ready. And if I'm doing if I'm doing any kind of real topic, then I might even start a little bit earlier than that, like during the day. So, hey, what's up, Alpha MK2, Alpha Mark II? I'm gonna say it that way. So yeah. So that is another reason why. But Rob was saying, he's like, why check your equipment? Is your equipment always working? I mean, you have a Go XLR and microphone, which in combination costs just a bit under my PC. I don't see anything could go possibly wrong with them. So I don't know if you were just kidding, right? But the more shit you have, the more things that can go wrong. I'll say that again. The more things you have, the more things that can go wrong. So for me specifically, the Go XLR, if there's a problem with that, it sucks. It would truly suck. It would force me to change a lot of things really quickly, because it has been so long since I have been streaming without an audio mixer that it would just mess up my whole setup. So it would really fuck me up. Same with the camera. Well, the camera's not that big of a deal, because if that camera went out, I have the AverMedia right there. And you were asking about the AverMedia, and just to give you a reminder of what it looks like, if I do this, oh, that's right, it's off. Wow, see, that looks weird. You know what? Let me do this just to remind you. It's always a challenge of unscrewing this and hoping to God I don't drop it. That would make me very sad. It would make me very sad to drop it. See, you guys can't tell, but the AverMedia gets really, really, really warm. Really warm. I don't know why. I haven't read any issues with that. That it's causing anyone a problem or anything, but it is a little disconcerting that your equipment gets so warm. Let me see if I can just a little bit. I'm trying to get the images as close as I can to looking the same. Maybe I move this one up a little bit. Close enough. All right. So AverMedia is here. This is the Canon. Which way do I slide? I'll slide over this way. This is the Canon. So you were asking, what were you asking? You said, why did I change AverMedia or whatever it's called? The AverMedia, yeah, PW513. It's my rear cam. So it is overkill for a rear cam. But my other rear cam was complete. Actually, no, my overhead cam was garbage. So I got rid of that. And I had a Logitech C922X, which used to be my primary camera. And so then I moved that to the top cam. And then I wanted another rear camera. I like having 3 cameras. So I was like, well, what do I get? I want to get something that I'm going to like that could be a potential front cam. And so I did some research, and then I ended up getting the AverMedia. And so as you can see, in fact, tonight looks a lot better, a lot more similar to the way the Canon is set up than it has in the past. So I did some good work with the settings there. I'll give myself a pat on the back for that. So as you can see, the AverMedia looks better than the Canon. It just looks more real. The Canon looks a bit, yeah. It's this. So it's the settings, right? So I can guarantee you that the options or the ability to do things with the Canon is significantly higher than the AverMedia. I find that it's a lot easier to control like the saturation and things like that in the DSLR than this is my twin. I'm the pretty one. He's a fucker over there. So yeah, so that's the thing I was trying to show people the other day is, and look at, you can see the stats, right? They're both 1080p 60. They both have a wide field of view, right? But look at the price difference. The AverMedia is like 15% of the cost of my setup for my Canon. Now, in terms of if you're doing like if you're just have like your webcam in the corner of your stream, do not buy a mirrorless or DSLR. It's not worth it. You're not going to experience it well enough because it's not going to be large. It's just, people aren't going to see the difference in the quality enough. You're not going to see the difference in the quality well enough. So he does a lot, like 30 minutes meter one time, and no one told him. It was, I don't know if it was 30 minutes, but yeah, it was a while. That was funny. That was funny. The good thing is it made the editing easier because I just cut out the whole first 30 minutes. So shit happens. Anyway, yeah, the AverMedia is really cool. I would absolutely recommend it. And if you're looking for webcam and you have, you know, up to $200 to spend on one, I would definitely recommend it over just about any webcam that's out there right now. Honestly, I would. I mean, you can see the quality you're getting for the price that you're paying. It's I don't know what to tell you. It's pretty good. See if this is working today. Or is this going to be an asshole too? No, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's weird. What did I do? Oh, why did I do that? That was silly. There we go. That's better. Just the fact you have seen dedicated cameras, you can flex them, and it's hilarious. Yeah, is it hilarious? Is it hilarious? I don't know. So yeah, I guess I can see your point that it's not really flexing. I'm comparing them. I'm trying to compare them to show people side by side what they look like. Yeah, just show people side by side what they look like. I mean, if that's a flex, then okay, I guess every product review video out there is flexing. But I'm just trying to show people this is what they look like side by side, and these are the specs that matter to you, and this is the price. So, you know, take it or leave it. You know, it just should help people out. But yeah. Let me see if I can change this a little bit. That's a little better. There we go. I like that. So now I can see the game a little more. What was I gonna say? Oh, so hopefully, so that probably answers some of your question about why I was streaming earlier. What do you mean comparing them? You probably use that scene 2 times a year. I'm probably the third person that's ever asked you your first reflect. No. So I did my comparisons. I set that scene up specifically to compare them. Like I set the scene up specifically to compare them when I got it like a week and a half and 2 weeks ago, and I just decided not to delete it because people have asked me that question a couple times, and it's just easier to have them up there. Just keep it. So, yeah. I'm sorry if you don't like it, Rob. But yeah, that's why I keep that up there. Whiskey. So yeah, and the other thing I was telling you before when I was trying to go live, and I was telling you like, what do you're like, what do you have to do to get prepped? And I was like, well, I gotta check my equipment. So I have an alt account on Twitch that I go live on before I go live on this usually, and so I can check out some things. It's not a perfect match, or it's not a perfect test because I use Streamlabs, and I pay for their Prime because I want some of the features, but it only applies to one login. So when I log in to Streamlabs with my alt account, it does not have the extra Streamlabs Prime. So there are some features that I use on my stream you're watching now that I can't test on my alt account. So, but I can at least test the basics of like, does my camera look right? Is the sound right? Is the levels right? Things like that. So that's what I can tell. And so that's what one thing I do. The other thing I do is like, if I'm going to go to a website, or if I'm going to pull up anything, or if I'm going to use a scene like I was showing you before, I also like to make sure that those are all working. So I need a little time to prep for that. And then, advertising. Advertising is something that I do before every stream. Someday, one of these days, one of these years is probably more like it, when I get to have, more people on stream, I won't necessarily have to worry about doing so much advertising before I start. I would say that, I get out here about an hour and a half before I start streaming. And first thing I'm doing is I'm just firing up Streamlabs, making sure and walking through all the scenes, make sure they all look right. And then I'm, if I have any topic, I'm writing it down in any last minute notes, doing a little bit of research, pulling up the websites, getting those all prepped up, making the scenes are prepped to the website, starting up the game, whether it's Steam or Xbox, getting that loaded here, making sure everything's working right, any updates on the Xbox or PC or anything like that, make sure that's all good. And then I usually hop into Code Rules channel to give him a little hype, because he starts streaming about 7:30 usually. 7:30, 7:45, the days before I stream. And so I go hang out in his channel a little bit as I'm still working on some stuff, and I do a little bit of modding for him, usually 15, 20, 30 minutes or something like that. And then I go back and I finish up my prep, and that's when I start doing my advertising. And for me, advertising is going on to various websites to post my link, going to my Discord to post a link, other Discords to post my links, going on to Twitter, Instagram, and stuff like that, posting stuff out there. I used to do an Instagram live before every show. I stopped doing that because really there wasn't hardly anyone ever coming to them, and it just was something extra that I had to do. So I stopped doing that, but I still post links out there. And then I go into various forums on Reddit and other places, and I kind of spam myself out there, all so I can just get people to come and start to stream. Because like I've said a million times, when you start streaming, no, you're invisible, right? Nobody knows who you are, so you have to work your ass off in order to get people to come to your stream. Now there are multiple ways to do it. The things that I mentioned are not necessarily the things that you need to do. They may not be the things that work for you. There may be other things, but it's what I do. It's the routine that I like doing, that I find works best for me. And but I also have to be honest about it. It may not be what always works for me. I might find that I start doing these things and then I'm not growing at all. and I have to try something else, and that's something that I just have to be prepared for. You can't fall in love with whatever it is you're doing today, because it might not work for you tomorrow, and you have to be open to change. You have to be flexible to change, and you have to be honest with yourself when you find that, you know, your kind of growth is stagnant, or decreasing. You know what I mean? So, oh my God, the fucking chair cam. Like that was great, but also it was so annoying. Fortunately the chair didn't get a sub, because I would have been very annoyed if the chair got a sub. Yeah, that was funny. That was just like a social experiment, right? Like I just felt like shit that night, and I'm lying in bed, and I had my laptop, and I was about to go to sleep, and I'm like, you know, let me see if I can remote into my PC. So I did, and I booted up Streamlabs, and I realized I had a cam on still. It happened to be the overhead cam. So I'm like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. Let me just go live with the cam. And I did. And it's like, you know, I spend 90 minutes, at least 90 minutes before every stream prepping. And the chair got just as many views as I did. Fucking chair. I mean, yeah. Fucking chair. So, I use the Chrome browser remote desktop. Hey, Jerzane, what's up? How you doing? Yeah, I use the Chrome browser remote desktop. It works great. Like, on my Twitter last Saturday, I was out with my wife, just having a good day, and we were at dinner or lunch or whatever. And I pulled out my phone, Android, and I was able to remote into my PC. And I'm like, yeah, I could go live like from my PC now if I wanted to. But yeah, no, it's free. It's absolutely free, which is awesome. It is awesome. That's good to hear. That's good to hear, Jerzane. So yeah, so that's cool. It's really awesome. All you have to do, I don't even think there's anything truly to download. You just have to, if you have it on your phone, or like I have it on my laptop and my desktop. You just have to essentially go into your Chrome browser, and you have to authorize it on your desktop. And then once it's authorized on your desktop, make sure you're in the same Wi-Fi network, and then set it up on your other computer or your phone or whatever, and then you can do it. So it's only, I think it's only in the Chrome browser. I don't have an iPhone. I'm more in the Google ecosystem of everything. So I couldn't tell you really about anything Apple related. Yeah. So I love doing comparison between tech, but you will never see me comparing anything Apple to anything. Just, it's not for me. I'm not a fan. I just don't, honestly, and no, I mean, if you like it, that's awesome. I'm just not a fan of the company. That's all. So yeah. So, yeah, I still am going to get into the, you know, how to be professional and stuff like that. But I did want to address something, and I don't want to make a big deal about it, but so the other day somebody was being a dick. At least that's the way I took it in my Discord. And yeah, let me answer your question first. I don't like the company because I didn't, and I could probably I suppose I could get over this by now, but I didn't like the way Steve Jobs ran the company. I felt Apple was way too pretentious. I felt that they were just price gouging people, and they were taking advantage of market sentiment and just forcing people to spend money that wasn't necessary. I found that their practice of keeping all of the build of everything in house allowed them to just really set the market price. Yes, their designs and build quality were really good, but I really just felt like they were taking advantage of people, and I just didn't like the way that they did business. I honestly didn't, and they haven't changed that much. So and that's why I don't like them. I'm just not a fan of the company. I'm not saying Google is perfect, but you know, at the time I felt like you had one or the other. You had to choose Apple or Google, or if you just wanted to go off and do something else. But yeah, I know. I made my choice and I'm sticking with it, So anyway, and literally at this point, my home security system, the smart assistants that people have, my phone, my laptops, everything is Google. So um yeah, at this point, like literally everything I have is tied up in there, and to change to another ecosystem would be so disruptive and so expensive. It's just not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. Um, but anyway, so what I was going to say a minute ago is there was somebody in the Discord who was I just felt like it was an unnecessary thing to talk about, and they were just basically saying, because I have a Discord and I'm trying to grow it, just like I'm trying to grow, and that's cool, Rob. That's cool. It's just not for me. It's just not. You won't hear me. You won't hear me bash the quality. I can't bash the quality. The quality of their products is great, but it's just not for me. So I don't know if everyone probably realizes that, I've been doing this for, I don't know, 6 or 7 months at this point. And when I started doing it, I understood that I needed to brand based on, they do make good stuff I had to brand based on my name, Moorpheen Gaming. And so I started brand new social media, everything, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube channel, everything. And I understood that while nobody can predict if they might go get big, I knew that if I was going to be taking this seriously, if I was going to be a professional doing this, that I had to have certain things in place, and I had to, just like I give everyone advice, I had to have all my social media stuff on point. I had to have a giant catalog in YouTube. I had to have Discord communities, Reddit communities, everything. I had to have everything. And since I was essentially starting from scratch, like just about everybody else is, I had to work on all of it. Now, I am also somebody that is competitive. I'm somebody that is impatient. And so I don't really have any chill when it comes to doing this kind of shit. So I decided that the best thing for me was to work on it all at once. So I have worked on all of those. Twitter. I have worked on Twitter. I've worked on Facebook. I've worked on Instagram. I have worked on YouTube. I have worked on my Discord, but 2 Discords, and my Twitch channel, all at the same time, constantly, since like last October. And it is very time consuming, and it is, the way that I'm doing it is expensive. And I'm not trying to flex. I'm just trying to warn you people, to do it the way that I'm doing it is not the most cost effective way. It's better to have some patience and work within a budget. And I've worked my ass off to do this. And I went from having 0 people following me on any of those new things I set up to, like, my combined reach right now is maybe like 11 or 12,000. Towards my goal of 1 million, I'm a long way away. But I work my ass off, and I try to deliver good content. I try to create good content. I try to be as open and honest as I can with everybody about what it's like to do this. I like to share my journey of what it has taken to get to just even where I am now. I talk to everybody about my goals. I try to be transparent about everything. And it doesn't help when people say things like, oh, this thing you have is stupid, or it's dead, or the server is dead, or whatever it is they were saying. It doesn't help, right? Now, I understand that people are going to say worse things than that. But it's just not helpful, And I debated whether or not I was even going to bring this up. And the fact that I am, even if other people thought it was no big deal, the fact that I'm bringing it up tells you that it did bother me. It did bother me. Now I have thick enough skin to let it roll off, you know, but at the moment it didn't sit well with me. You know, because I do work hard at this. I do try to make it beneficial, and when I get truly troll like comments, those are easy to ignore. But you know, when you work hard at something and you're trying to make it a thing, and you're trying to do some good for people, you know, it's just not helpful, especially for somebody that, you know, for people that, you know, you go out of your way to help them out, and teach them things and help them get better at what they're doing so they can accomplish their goals, you know, to kind of just not be appreciative of that is it's not cool, and it doesn't make me want to help them more. You know what I mean? So anyway, I probably I've spent more time than I even need to on that. So it is what it is. What is up, Toonstar? This thing you have is dead. Maybe you should charge it. What? I'm not sure what, I'm not following you, man. What are you talking about, Rob? Oh, hydrate water. Oh God. All right, I'll hydrate water. It's easier to drink it this way. There we go. Rob, I don't know what you're talking about. So, oh yeah. So, my Monday is going all right. I had a good day at work. It was because it was quiet. And I'm streaming now. My mod isn't here tonight. Lilith Lux was feeling like crap, so she is not here tonight, which is too bad, because she does an awesome job. She helps me with a lot of things, to be honest with you. You know, oh, sorry. So that is the world's biggest fucking water bottle. It is 1 gallon of water, and I got that to force myself to drink. If it was smaller, I would ignore it, but I can't ignore that giant ass thing. And plus, it's so big. Like when it's full, it's like doing like bicep curls, hammer curls, you know. So yeah, it is a big ass water bottle. But yeah, my Monday's going well. Thanks for asking. How was your day? How was your day, Toonstar? I'm assuming that I'm saying that right. If I'm not, feel free to correct me. Yeah, everything is good. I was trying to make a joke, but obviously it was yeah. What about? So, what the hell was I saying? Yeah, so if you watched my stream like last Monday, where I was just kind of going on about all these different topics for, I don't know, like almost 2 hours, you realize that my ADHD gets the best of me, and like I'm just gonna be bouncing around from thing to thing to thing. It's like I'm like a cat with a fucking laser pointer. Like, oh, whoa, pizza? Just, you know, whatever crazy shit goes through my head. How do you bring that with you? You can put that in the car. You can take it to the work or gym. Yeah. So fortunately, Rob, I don't fucking go anywhere pretty much. Yeah, I pretty much don't go anywhere. So, my gym is literally right in front of, if the camera's back there, you can see my gym. Like you've probably seen when I've turned the rear camera on when it's sitting in the back, that there is a heavy bag, there is a bench, there are weights, there are pads, there are shit in front of me on the other side of my camera, my monitors here. And that is my gym. So I don't have a gym to go to. And I have been working from home since March 11th, 2020. I have not been in the office once. I have been working from home the entire time. When I do go back to the office, to your point, thank you, Magic Wheel, I will not be bringing that to the office. I will not be bringing that to the office because, yeah, I will look like a psychopath. You're absolutely right. I will. So no, I won't be doing that. No, that's okay. You can ask. I'm not gonna tell you. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So, I've been in IT for a number of years, like 20 years or something like that. And I manage people in IT now. So that's what I do. That is what I do. I manage people in IT. I started off doing development. Actually, I started off doing like system configuration, and then I got into software development. And then I decided that I didn't like all the stupid decisions being made by management, and I said I can make stupid decisions as a manager. So that's what I decided to try and do, and that's what I'm doing now, making stupid decisions. It's funny though, like when you've been in IT for any job for a while, and you get into like management, if you're in that, or you know anyone that's a manager, you do that long enough, and then what happens is you sort of start to forget the things that got you to where you got to. Like I said, I was a developer for a long time, software developer, and I could design a program now, but it would be really hard for me to code one, because it's not like you forget everything, but technology and the way you make programs changes so quickly that unless you're doing it day to day, it's the fucking clock. No, you can't get a close up of the clock. Unless you're doing it day to day, you start to forget. So that's kind of where I am. And the other thing is too, and I tell this to people that I manage, you know, they're like, hey, I want to get into leadership. I want to get into management. You know, I don't want to be an individual contributor forever. I want to do what you're doing. And I try to explain to them what it's like when you get into managing people. And if you like what you're doing when you're not a manager, like if you truly like it, don't become a manager, because it changes. I could not. So what I do in my area, it doesn't matter that I'm on IT. I could do it in any place because I'm really just a manager. And what happens is you just become a people manager, right? I spend more time talking people off the ledge because they're having a bad day than I do talking about anything technical. It's just what happens. It's just what happens. So anyway, that was a long answer. All right. So what I wanted to talk about was about being a professional. And I mean, we'll consider this being a professional streamer, but it really can apply to just about anything. And as a little side note, again, ADHD, and I feel you at Toonstar. I'm glad that you can understand like why your brain does what it does. And where the hell did it go? Oh, that's not good. What did I do with it? Oh, this is gonna drive me. Oh, there it is. I have this a fidget cube, and I use this fidget cube because of my ADHD, because it keeps me focused. It keeps me focused, and because like especially when I'm listening to somebody else, not so much when I'm talking, but when I'm listening to somebody else, my brain just goes in every fucking direction, and like you'll say one word and then I'll latch onto that word and it'll just bring me down a rabbit hole that I don't intend to go down. So like using something like a fidget cube, which I have to like, you have to pay a little bit of attention to it. It allows me to focus. Now, some people get confused and like, well, why are you messing with that? Or if I'm at work, like I'm just drawing on a piece of paper, I'm just making circles or whatever. I'm not ignoring you and I'm not bored. I have to do that in order to stay focused on you and on the conversation quite often. And so it definitely helps. So yeah. So I am a therapist on the side and I'm an IT manager. Absolutely. And you know, what's funny is I was going to say is that's kind of, I realized that I have turned my stream into that. You know, I've had people say you should be a life coach, and I'm like, no, I'm really just doing what I do at my job. I'm just doing it with my. I'm teaching people about how to do this kind of career, how to especially when you want to do it as a business, and then giving people advice. I'm going to talk about being a professional tonight at streaming, but it's going to apply to multiple things. So no, I'm not a life coach, but you know, if you want to consider it that way, then you're getting it for free, or at worst $5. So anyway, so when you what I'm going to talk about is people that aren't just trying to be super casual about it. That if you're actually trying to do this as a business, right? If you actually want to do it full time and have it be your job. I'm not going to talk too much about the money aspect of it, right? Hey, what's up, Callow? Hey, how you doing? Hey, did you see this new? I'll show you this thing. I just added some new emotes, man. There, I added some new emotes. I got a bunch of new emotes the other day, and so because so many people on my stream lurk, I just fucking got that. So feel free to use that. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. So, and we'll definitely be playing some kind of community game this Friday. Yeah, sorry about last week. Just my wife was having a shitty day, and I needed to support her. But anyway, so when you want to be a professional, if you want to do this as a career, or try it out at least, there's a few things. There's a bunch of things you need to know, and I'm gonna get the money part out of the way real quick because I don't want to focus on that, because this isn't about the money. This is about how you get to a point where you can understand how to run this as a business. But the money part is, I can play Minecraft with the viewers one day. I'm not good at it, but I can definitely play it. Yo, if you guys want to see me play, like, I play Outriders and Remnant and Borderlands because those are 3 of my favorite games. And I guess maybe I've never put it out there that people, if you guys want me to play something that I have, or if it's on Game Pass, I mean, I can't go buying games all the time. But yeah, I'm definitely down to play whatever you guys want to play. With viewers. Yeah, absolutely. Let's have fun. I don't always want to be sitting here talking for 3 hours. But anyway, so the money part is, I'll just say this kind of quickly. We're talking about streaming on Twitch. We're talking about streaming on YouTube because I am multi-streaming right now. On YouTube, you know how you're going to make money. Basically, you got to get that 1,000 viewers. I mean, that's those 1,000 followers, and you got to get 4,000 hours played, watched. Sorry. Yeah, Rob, absolutely, we'll play that. Yeah, see, so I'm gonna get myself distracted. I wish Lilith was here because then she could help me keep track of what I need to talk about. And once you get your 4,000 hours watched, you get your 1,000 hours, your 1,000 subscribers, followers. You start making advertising money on your live streams and your videos that you upload, and that is the easiest way to do it. You can have people join your channel, and you can sell merch on YouTube, but merch, you have to have like 10,000 viewers or followers or something crazy like that. So it can be a while before you can sell merch. I do not remember what it is to have people join your channel, but I don't see that a lot on many channels at all. So it's not a big thing. The big thing that you're making money on YouTube is your advertising. And so, you have to be consistent with it, and you have to get the word out there. You can make way more money on advertising on YouTube than you do on Twitch. Twitch is just a minor side note, advertising revenue. But on YouTube, it is the primary way that you're going to make money. You just need to be careful because it fluctuates greatly based on the niche that you're in and the demographic of your audience. So if you have an older audience and they're based overseas, and you have a very small niche, you might only be making $1 or $2 per 1,000 views per ad. But if your audience is mostly like, you know, Canada and the US, and you have a fairly popular fairly popular niche, and your audience is between the ages of like 18 and 35, then you could be $6, $7, $8 per thousand ad views, right? So it really is a drastic difference. So anyway, that's interesting that you picked that up. My favorite, when I'm editing my videos, the thing that I notice I say the most is, right? That's what I find that I'm saying the most. Well, so anyway, when you want to be a professional at this, you need to realize that it's not just like one or two things you need to do. What you need to do is you need to realize that you're trying to run a small business. And that is exactly what you're doing. You are trying to run a small business. And if you've never run a small business before, or if you work in a business, but you don't see what goes into operating it, I'm going to teach you a little bit tonight. And there are a few parts of it that you need to pay attention to. One of them, and this is what will break you the fastest, is not having a plan. You need to set a goal for yourself. And I don't mean just, I want to be a billionaire. Yes, it is a goal. But if that is your only goal, then, and that is what you're measuring your success on and the things you're doing, you know, you can't really understand how close you really are getting to your goal, other than just looking at the zeros in your bank account. So set more measurable goals for yourself. Like, I want to get 1,000 subscribers, and you hit that. I want to get 5,000 subscribers, and you hit that. Or I want to get 5 subs a month. I want to get 50 subs a month. You know, goals like that. Give yourself smaller progressions, because you'll find that you'll be a lot more motivated and a lot more energized if you keep setting goals, and then once you achieve them, move them a little bit more forward. And make them something that you can measure. Like, I want to get 500 subscribers. I'm at 150 now. Okay, what do I have to do to get to the next level of that, to get closer to that 500, right? So you got to have a plan. You got to set goals, and you have to have a plan to get to those goals. So saying I'm going to get 500 followers, 500 subscribers is one thing. Knowing how I'm going to do that and the things that I'm going to do to get there is a whole other thing. So you need to understand what goes into it and the kind of things that you can do to affect it. And you need to try to make it work. Now, me, that is a goal of mine. Sure. I don't know if 500, whatever subscriber number you want. And you need to realize, like, what are you going to do to get there? Right. So, you know, you need to engage your audience, your viewers. You know that you need to give them a reason to come back. You know, you need to keep a schedule. You need to keep it a schedule, so that they know when you're going to be streaming, even if it's 10 or 11 minutes early, and then people are going to come on and yell at you because you're starting your stream early and you're not actually online. You need to just keep it engaging, right? Ask them questions, answer their questions, say hi to them, remember things about your viewers that come in consistently and talk to you. Like, for instance, if somebody were to come in and constantly ask you about your clock, that would be something that I might remember. And I would say that when I saw that person. Hey, Rob, how's it going? Streamer A to Z, it's almost kind of like what I'm doing now. I guess I'm kind of blending these two topics, pro streamer and streamer A to Z. Streamer A to Z is when I just talk about the 5 biggest categories of streaming and kind of go through that. And we're going to cover a lot of that in this little talk that I'm doing now. So yeah, so you have to know your goal. You have to set a plan to get there, right? And you also need to realize, so you have to, so there's the planning part of it. Like you have to figure that out, but you also, a budget is another big thing. Whoever is yelling at you to to start your stream. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. No. So you also have to set a budget and try to stick to your budget. Now, like when I got into this, I had a certain amount of money set aside. Thank you, quarantine, working from home and not having to pay for childcare for a year and a half. Thank you for allowing me to save some money. I had a certain amount of money that I invested up front in essentially equipment and branding on Fiverr. Like I went and got logos and stuff like that. And then I have a monthly budget that I have to spend on things like if I need help, if I'm behind in editing videos, I'll go out to Fiverr and I'll find someone that can edit videos for me to help me out, like get me out of a little crunch. Or one thing I do all the time is I use promotion services to help push my stuff out there. And you know, like I mentioned, Lilith Lux, you know, she doesn't help me for free. I pay her to help me mod here, give me manage the Discord, you know, give me advice. She's very good at different aspects of streaming and running a business than I am. So I lean on her to help me figure those things out. You know, it's hard to do this kind of thing on your own. She's really good at understanding social media and managing social media. She helps me with that. So my budget goes towards things like that, you know. And do I exceed my budget sometimes? Yeah, I probably exceed my budget every other month. Fortunately, I'm starting to make a little bit more money on Twitch, so that helps cover the gap. So you have to have a budget, and you have to realize that, and when you're doing this, like I said, as a business, keep track of your expenses, keep track of what's coming in, and try to make sure that your numbers are in the black, or that you're positive, or at least zero at the end of every month. Not always going to happen, but try. Nuna Cosmos, thank you very much for following. I appreciate it. Feel free to hang out and lurk. Love to have you. So track your expenses, track your income, try to stay in the black. Right? If you're not familiar with those terms, black means you're positive, or at least zero. Red means that you're bleeding money, essentially. Think of it that way. So you've got a goal. You've set a goal. You've created a plan to get to that goal, and you're budgeting yourself properly, right? Those are some of the fundamental things that you need to do. You need to think about when you're running this, because it is a business. So now you have all of the other things that need to go into this. Now we're getting into more of like the streamer A to Z stuff. You have to realize that you need to create a brand around what you do. You need to market yourself. And I always start with these because they are the most important things you can do. If people don't know where you are, or who you are, or why they should watch you, why they should follow you, why they should donate to you, why they should support you in any way, you're not going to get anywhere. It doesn't matter how good your content is, or how funny you are, or engaging you are, or how good your equipment is, or how good your stream is. If people can't find you and you don't give them a reason to hang out and stick around and support you, you're not going to achieve your goals. You're simply not going to achieve your goals at all. And that's, I'm not, if you want to listen to someone give you this kind of information, but just give you positive affirmation that, hey, you'll get there, just keep trying, then you have found the wrong stream. I'm going to tell you how hard this shit is, and I'm going to tell you the truth, and you can choose to listen to it or not. And I'm also not going to guarantee you anything. I can just tell you exactly how you should be thinking about it. It's up to you whether you follow the advice. It's up to you really how successful you're going to be. No matter what I say, you can listen to it, you cannot listen to it, you can follow it, you cannot follow it. Your success is really going to come down to you and how hard you work. Right? How hard you work at it. It's up to you. I can't make you successful. I can tell you things. You don't have to listen to them. I can't make you successful. How hard do you want to work? How hard do you want? How bad do you want it? Right? I've said before too, you need to understand your competition. Who else does what you do? And don't just look at the bigger ones. Like, I got into this following Harris Heller. Harris Heller is huge. Maybe not in terms of Twitch, huge, but dude is big. Just across things. He's big. He's not my competition. I am so far below his level. He's not my competition. So what I'm saying is your competition changes. My competition now is many degrees below Harris. As I grow, my competition will change because I will start surpassing people that would be at my level now. Okay. And so your competition changes. You need to be aware of that because they are at the level they are because there's things that they're doing that are successful. And I'm not saying that you need to imitate that. I'm saying you need to look at what is making them successful. And are there things they're doing, or are there things that they're doing that would benefit you to adopt or to assimilate into your brand, into what you do? Do you have weak spots? Get someone to objectively critique what you do, all aspects of what you're doing, and have thick enough skin, accept that feedback, and make changes as necessary. But know your competition, be honest with yourself, and always try to be better at what you do. And if you wonder what it is you should do, think about what you would want to see from somebody like you, right? If I'm offering streaming advice, I say things, the kind of topics that I do, the way I deliver them, the style that I deliver them in. These are the things. This is the way that I would want to consume this kind of content. So that's what I do. That's what I do. You are going to be your best viewer. You are going to be your best critic. So listen to yourself and what you're going to do. Absolutely. Now, moving on from there, you need to think about the whole advertising, the whole marketing aspect of it as well. I was mentioning a little bit ago that when I get into this, before every stream, I do a level of advertising. I also mentioned that I pay for gigs on Fiverr monthly to assist in advertising. There are other ways to do it. I'm comfortable using Fiverr, and the services that I use on there have proven themselves to be valuable and to deliver me the kind of results that I'm looking for right now. I will outgrow them at some point. I have not yet, but I will outgrow them at some point, and I will find other ways to do it. Now, I don't need to go over the advertising. I already kind of went over it a few minutes ago, but pay attention to it. Pay attention to that. So it's a big deal. It really is a big deal. You're not going to get anywhere if you can't get people to know who you are. Right? You can't. And you just can't do it. Right? So you've set goals. You've made a plan to get those goals. You're keeping track of your money you're spending. You've branded yourself. You're creating a brand, and you understand that everything you do on social media and on Twitch impacts your brand. So if you do some crazy shit, it will negatively impact your brand. And you need to market yourself, advertise yourself. You need to be engaging with your viewers. Find ways to keep them involved, keep them active, give them a reason to come back. Okay. And you also need to learn how to conduct yourself, I guess, for lack of a better term, for your audience style. Now, I tend to be a little bit more serious, and I was having this conversation with Lilith Lux the other day that my style of content and the way that I am comfortable delivering it may not always bring me the biggest audiences on Twitch. And I understand that. I do understand it. It is still where I choose to deliver my content because I'm comfortable with this platform. I love the people here. I love the community that's coming together. And it works for me, even though I know that it will be difficult to create a really big following, at least not quickly, right? But I have already found that when I am able to add people to the community, like the folks here who are listening to me, that they stick around. They stick around because they know that I can help them. And as I grow, I can help them grow. And that's what's important. And if down the, like right now, I'm multi-streaming on YouTube, and that's a different audience. It's a different level of coverability. So yeah, so all of those things are important, and the way you conduct yourself is important as well. A lot of people ask me about sponsors. How you conduct yourself, how you behave, how you act will partially dictate if you are or are not going to get sponsors, right? And you need to keep that in mind. Everything you do, if you leave clips on, allow people to take clips of your streams. Somebody takes a clip of a bad moment and then they post it to Twitch, and then that gets shared with YouTube and Twitter. It's out there now. You cannot take it back. You can't take it back. There are ways to scrub the internet, but it is not cheap, and it is not ever guaranteed. So just watch yourself there. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop there because I could keep going, but I'd rather get into a little bit of game because there's only so much of it I can do at once in terms of talking about this stuff. Because I noticed that looking at some of my analytics, when I start talking to people about stuff, it goes well, and then after a little while, though, like especially if I'm not changing my topics, or if I have nobody else with me, it gets a little dry, and I start to see things like get a little stagnant in here. So let's get to some gameplay. What was it Rob was saying? My budget's $34 in pocket candy. I think $34 can get you more pocket candy. I think. Maybe. Probably. If you're lucky. Alright, so let's see. Minecraft. Yeah. Alright. I'll think about that one. So I play on the Xbox right now. I've only been playing Minecraft for honestly about a month or so. I really haven't done much in there. I've been because I love building shit. That's all I really want to do right now is build shit. So it will be interesting just playing it regularly, in survival and all that shit. Because I've just been building in creative, simply because all I really wanted to do was build. But yeah, I can definitely do whatever you guys want to do. Whatever you guys want to do. But what I want to do right now, first of all, turn on the air conditioning because I'm fucking dying. Is I want to play some Outriders. So let me see. And there we go. Cool. All right. Let's get into this. let's get into this. Let's see how we can do tonight. So I was playing a little bit the other night. And why is this all jacked up? All right, I think that's right. And so we're working through our progression a little bit. I think what I'm gonna do. I think what I'm gonna do is I might not do an expedition tonight. I might do some more side quests because I really want to get the CT 15. I mean World Tier 15. Yeah, I really want to get the World Tier 15. I am 11 right now, about halfway through 11. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's play that a little bit. How's the level of the music to my voice out there? Is it all right, everybody? Well, there's no music right now, but all right. Oof. Oof. All right. So I think the last time when I was playing this, I was playing it offline. I did a couple more like the wanted quests, and I think I did oh no, I was doing the ancient the carvings, ancient symbols, and the obelisk quest. It was like 3 in each. That was interesting. One thing I found about this game that's kind of cool is everybody was complaining about the world tiers, how they're so hard as you're going up through them. But what I found is if I just use the resources that you get and keep your gear up to the current level, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Yeah, things like expeditions can be a little you can get a little bit overwhelming, but if your gear is up to the right level, you know, it's not so bad. It's not. People, yeah, it's just really not that bad. Like, even with my obvious issues with marksmanship in this game. Oh, you know, speaking of that, I'm gonna see if I can adjust the directional control better than I have it right now. Because that's what kills me. All right, so it's the uh all right, we're gonna bump this one up a little bit. I hope I'm doing this right. We'll find out what this is like. Um. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. Move this back where it was. And then controller camera rotation. Yeah, that's the one that's been fucking me up. I think. All right, we'll try this out. So basically, I just moved that down from 3 to 2. Let's see if that helps me. Because I found that if I just take my thumb off the right stick, that definitely helps. Okay, we'll see how this is. We'll see how this goes. All right, so let's see what quest do we got. What quest we got? See, we're halfway through 11. I want to get to 15. We're not doing it tonight, but let's see. There's not much. Oh, we got historian and rift. Oh, what am I, rift now? Where am I? I don't know. Oh, I just gotta turn that in. Okay, we can do that. We can just go turn that in. There's no quest around here? Huh. Really? Okay. Alright, well, we'll go, We'll go, let's go find Shauna, and then, let's find, whatever that lady's name is. The one in the wheelchair. I always forget her name. Let's see if she's got anything good to sell. Where is she? There she is. What's she got? Let's see. I'm mainly looking for mods. Let's see if she's got any good mods on any of the stuff here. Wait, why do I not have stuff? Oh, I need money. I need a little bit more money. Oh, that's what the hell, man. It's not bad. No, I already got that. What's this? Yeah. Oh. Nah, I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Alright, I don't need anything from her. I don't think I have anything really to sell. What's this? Alright. Great. Alright, so let's go to Shauna, and so I can see the map a little bit better, and then go someplace where there might be some quests that I can do. Alright. Let's prepare the truck. Let's see what we got. Alright, so we are there. Ancient ruins. Up at the gate. The gate has, wow, 4 quests. Unknown presence, Wendigo, Wanted, Blitzkrieg, Historian, nice. Stronghold has a couple. Alright, let's do this. Let's go to the gate. That should be fun. 4 quests up there. Nice. I'm trying to remember what the gate looks like. I don't recall exactly. I don't recall what the gate looks like. You know, it was interesting. So I know a lot of people playing Resident Evil right now, 7 and 8. And I love horror movies, right? I love horror movies, but horror games, they actually get me a little freaked out. So I'm still debating whether or not I want to do it, whether or not I want to play. Yeah, I'm still debating whether I want to play. We'll see. I mean, if they were on Game Pass, I'd probably try it, but I certainly don't want to play it. I mean, pay for it if I have to. If I'm not going to enjoy playing it, at all. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. You know, another thing I was thinking of doing, and you guys let me know if you think it'd be interesting or not, is like I said before multiple times, I don't play a lot of different games, but I was thinking like it'd be kind of fun 1 month, especially for me, to have a month where I play a different game that I've never played every single stream. So that doesn't mean I'm getting very far in it, but it might be kind of fun to do something like that. So we'll see. I don't know what you guys think. Yeah, it's funny, right? Because I love horror movies. I truly enjoy horror movies, but yeah, I don't know playing them. Slip, what's up, man? How you doing? How's it going? I'm playing this game that I can't aim in again. I made another controller setting change to make it better. But now I have a feeling it's gonna be too slow. Look at this. So I'm aiming down sight, right? And I'm using the camera controlled moving around. See how slow that is? That's gonna be hard. I feel like that's gonna make it harder to move quickly as I'm aiming down sights, but it should probably help me get rid of a little bit less, remove some of the float that I get from constantly moving it. Slip 7, thank you for thank you for subscribing. That's awesome, man. I appreciate it. You guys start streaming, I'll return the favor. You just got it. There it is. There it is. There's your sub notification right there. Slip 7. Slip 7, the guy who made these awesome overlays for me. Awesome. All right. Let me go. All right. So there's, I see one quest. Why am why? So that. All right. So I see the quest markers. Which ones do they have? I think there's a wanted, there's a hunting, and there's something else. Oh wait, what's this? That's a lot more damage. What kind of weapon is that? Ah, see, but I don't use shotguns. I don't use shotguns. But goddamn, 43% extra damage? Fuck. Wait, how is that extra damage? It dropped my firepower down like crazy. That's weird. I think the stats are kind of broken in this game. They just don't seem right. They really just don't seem right. All right, what's this? This looks like a quest marker right here. It is. All right, Wendigo.
Put my skills to good use.
All right, so there's the Wendigo. I want to find the wanted one. I feel like it's over this direction. I sat in a chair for 7 hours at work. First day of detailed. I cleaned one car. One car. Nice. 7 hours. Damn, I wish I was closer to where you're at. My car is a fucking disaster right now. Oh, what is this asshole?
I know you're still there. I can hear your whispers. Tell me what to do.
What is this guy?
You lost?
Just passing through.
This seems a little bit suspicious, a little sus.
This place is hell.
One's hell's another paradise. It's a strange feeling serving a higher purpose. When I say,
Yeah. Get on with it.
but also,
Who are you? And what are you doing out here?
if one wants to understand this world, there's a place we must reach.
Uh-huh.
But there are too many beasts,
Uh-huh. What do you want?
and my powers fail me.
You have powers?
The monolith of the old ones. I need your help.
Nah, something seems up with this dude.
We'll be compensated.
But whatever.
Put it that way.
Free shit is free shit.
Sure,
Again, but how it ends.
Alright, now I need to go find I want that wanted quest too. That's over this direction. Let me go, maybe I have to go around the corner. This way? I don't know. Alright, so that's the Wendigo. Alright, let me go to the other steps. I'm lagging? No, everything looks good. My bit rate's steady. Frames look good. I don't know, man. Wait, where am I going? I got myself all lost. Yeah. Thank you for admitting that. Here we go. Let me grab this one.
interesting.
Alright, I think I'm gonna do the Wendigo first. Let's get rid of the monster. Alright. Let's see. Hey, Slip, did you figure out your audio issue? You said you're having problems with the whole system, with the whole setup or something, right? No, you can't figure it out. So like, what's it doing? Oh, I think I need ammo. So is it just not connecting right, or do you have like weird? Oh, you say, oh, that's right. You were saying you were having weird noises, and I told you I was gonna show you something. All right, hold on one second. All right, so this right here, see where? Let me turn it this way. I guess maybe you can read it. What does it say? It says like MPOW. So this is like this you plug into like if you're just using straight XLR, this isn't gonna help you. But when I was using my Blue Yeti, so I had the 3.5 mil connector, I was having like electronic interference, and so I just plugged this in between it, and it just got rid of it. It helps out a lot, whether if you're using a USB connection or you're using a 3.5. That can definitely help get rid of some electronic noise. That's what I was trying to tell you before. But I don't know what your actual issue you're having is. So, all right, let's see if we can kill this fucking Wendigo. Yeah, the connection order. Mm-hmm. But I remember when the last time I heard you streaming, like what, almost a month ago, right? It didn't sound like you were having. I mean, that one stream I was on when you were you just trying out your new mic. I know that you were having some trouble with fuck, what was it? I know we figured it out when we're streaming. It was like a setting or something, but we figured that out. So you can only hear it through my headphones on monitoring mode. You can only hear the issue in your headphones. All right, I don't know how much I'll be reading. That's so you don't hear it on stream. It's just you hear it. That's really strange. Is it like a buzzing sound or something, or what? It's a ticking. Weird. That is weird. A ticking. Huh. Maybe like, yeah, it sounds like a trial and error kind of troubleshooting. Like, just unplug different things to see if it goes away. Some shit like that out. Um, that's the wrong way. Oh shit. That's better. Okay. Yeah, sometimes that's the only way you can really solve some things. All right. All right. All right. All right, cool. Have fun. I'll still be here. All right. Where's this one didn't go? Oh, I probably have to go over here. Trigger it. Yep. All right. So far, so good. What's up, Red Sky Vocals? Hey, no problem. Thank you for hopping in my stream. I appreciate it. We're just hanging out, playing a little Outriders here, answering some streaming questions for people. I'm trying not to die. Oh, there's a fucking Wendigo. Fuck. There you are, motherfucker. Wow, he takes a lot of fucking bullets, man. Nah, not today. Nope. There we go. That wasn't too bad. We made it work. We made it work. All right, let's see what we got around here. Clean up a little bit. Any chests? There's always chests. It's a looter shooter, right? So there should be chests. All right. There's an ore. All right. What else we got? I don't know if that's gonna be the only one. Sometimes there's more than one, but not always. We always look though, because you never know when you get an epic piece. You never know when you're gonna get an epic piece. I know there's one right behind me. Wait, I saw it. At least I thought I saw something. I swear to God, I saw something. Oh yeah, blind right there. We got some blues. We'll take a blue. We'll take a blue if we have to. That's probably it. Oh, there's another ore. Take that. Now I always so I'm running the Technomancer, and I'm rocking the double turret bladed rounds build. It works out really well for me because I play on console, dude, and I have found that the way they have the sensitivity and the controls set up in console is miserable. So I have a really hard time aiming in this game. So using the double turret build helps me with control, helps me with crowd control, and which makes it easier for the marksmanship piece of it. I say marksmanship is a fancy way of saying I have a really hard time fucking aiming. Like I just actually reduced the sensitivity again right before this session with a controller, specifically on the camera control, because I find that's what's giving me the most trouble. And it wasn't too bad on that one. It wasn't too bad. Even on PC, really? Everyone was telling me that, like, oh no, you're just plugging your mouse and your keyboard into your Xbox and it's so much better. But really, even on PC, that doesn't give me much hope, man. That doesn't give me much comfort. I was thinking that there was to be a way out if I really couldn't make the controller work out. No, that sucks. And it's not like this on every game. It is not like this in every game. Like, I was playing Borderlands 3 the other day. I have zero problems with it. I hopped into Dead Space 3 last night. Zero problems with the control. Yeah, exactly. But it's not right. So like, look at this. Like, I had the sensitivity down, and now I'm aiming. Okay, and normally when you aim and you move around, it moves fast. This is as fast as it goes. So if I'm trying to track somebody running, I can't. I have to stop aiming, follow them around, wait till they stop, and then reacquire them. And it just takes too long. It just takes too long. And if I do this, if I change the settings, we're gonna move this. We're gonna move these shit all the way up. This is the way I believe it came. Oops, all the way it came. The way it came. All right, that's up. That is up. So when I got it, this is the way it was. It was all the way up. All right, so now you see how fucking fast it is when I'm just tapping. I'm tapping the camera control. So I'm aiming. Look, that was just me trying to go straight across. It's too much. It's insane. So I just have to crank it all the way down, or almost all the way down, and then it's borderline too slow. But I had this on 3. No, I had it on 3. Fine, we'll leave it on. No, 3. I was just playing on 3. We'll leave it on 3. And these, I think, we're down at like 0.3 or something. I think. We'll leave it on 0.5, whatever. We'll see how that is. Okay, wait, fine. All right. So now this is what it's like at what I just showed you. So this is me moving the camera control now. A lot more manageable, right? I just tap it. If I tapped it before, it went spinning, right? I'm tapping it now, it barely moves. So again, it's actually, this is a little bit higher than I had it a second ago. Which should make it a little easier to track somebody. But at least it's not going crazy. Like, I'm not going like up in the sky just by fucking tapping it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. And they have aim assist. There's somebody the other day, they're like, hey, you should put on aim assist. I'm like, it is on. This is how bad it is with aim assist on. You know? So just yesterday I was playing offline, and I found one thing that actually helped me was taking my thumb off the camera control, off the right stick, and that helps if the enemy is not moving that much or at all. If they're not moving that much, then taking my finger off the camera control works great. But if they move and then I gotta put my finger back on there, then it sucks. I don't know, is it Sid Calico or Kid Calico or what is it? But whatever it is, thank you for following. I appreciate it. Yeah, so yeah, they need a better way, Red Sky. Absolutely, man. They need a better system. Like, yeah, it's great that I can do this. Even this feels like it's gonna be a little bit too fast. When there's a lot of guys coming at me, like 5, 6, 7 guys, at least it'll make this part better. So the level I had it before, like I think it was like 0.3 or 3 or whatever. It was fine for long range, or was better for long range, but when guys got close, because I'm zooming in, when I have to like go down because they're coming towards me, it moved so slow that I wouldn't be able to keep up with the speed they're coming at with me. So I kept having to like just roll backwards and reacquire them because it moved down too slowly. So it's just honestly, it's just kind of a mess. All right, let me go back to the quest I was doing. I'm just getting all pissed off. All right, let's do the Blitzkrieg. All right, where is he? Up this way. All right, we're going up this way. Blitzkrieg, I'm coming to kill you, dude. It seems a little loose for my taste, but I don't know. We'll see how it works out. Yeah, we'll give it a shot. My day has been all right. I had a good day at work. I've had a pretty good day streaming so far. So I can't complain, man. How's your day? How's your day? All right, there's no guys yet. I think I have to go through that thing. All right. I think some of the cutscenes in this game are funny. Like, you're walking up to a tree branch, or a log across the path, right? I understand that it's blocking off access to this next area, but the cinematic has you lifting it up for whatever reason, rather than just, I don't know, leaping it or crawling under it. What, it's a minor gripe, but still. 6.5 hour long streams to just finish that. Congratulations on those long streams. Yeah. I work till like 5 every day, and then I gotta take care of my kids. By the time I'm done with them, it's like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I always gotta work the next day. So at best, I'm pulling like 3 hour streams, and I wish I could do more. I really do wish I could stream longer, but man, I just can't do it. I can't, not if I want to actually get up and then be productive at work. So like I'll usually stream like maybe 9 to midnight, sometimes 9 to 11 if I'm just really tired. But I try to go at least to midnight, but I used to go longer than that, but it's just too much. See, I'm having trouble already. I cannot keep it straight. This is what I meant when I said that, like, I'm having to rely on the turrets a little bit, because, and I can't change the camera control now because I can't pause combat. I'm just gonna have to deal with not hitting anything. Oh, there's no one up there. All right, let me get behind some cover. This is too crazy. And the fucking AoE range. All right. We can move up a little bit. All right, we got that one down. Ah, fuck. Here. There's some dude up there messing around with me. All right, we can go get him first. I don't want to forget about him having tried to ambush me. Okay. All right, we can move down, I think. I think we're feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about this. A little turret. Okay. A couple more dudes. Throw another turret, see if I can freeze them. All right. I have a feeling that I'm going to be triggering the boss at any point in any moment now. All right, we got them. All right, so there's 2 more up there, and then I bet as soon as I trigger them, the boss is going to come. That's pretty much how this game's been working so far. All right. All right, one more dude up there. I don't even see him. So let's throw a turret up there. As high as I can get it anyway. I'm gonna need to get closer. That didn't work. There we go. All right, I'm gonna back up. because they'll be coming down to me. All right. Oh, they aren't really coming down. They want me to come up. I'm gonna wait a second, let my other turret get off cooldown. No rush. Important thing is I don't die, 'cause that would suck. All right. There you go, boys. All right. There's a fucking sniper somewhere. Why don't I see them? Oh, there's a boss. I was just one-on-one now, huh, bit? There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's get him down. Fuck. Alright, I think he's down, right? He's not gonna come back alive. Sometimes when you get him down, they actually have like a second life or whatever. It's really fucking annoying. Alright, so all my skills are back up. Cool. Now I'm just gonna finish off his crew. Get out of the range of that thing. Alright, 3 guys left. Let's see, I gotta go over this way. You're dead. You just don't realize it yet. Alright, one more. Oh, fuck. Where'd that come from? That was a big hit. Shit. I don't want to die now. I gotta do all this shit over again. Alright, where are you? Is it a sniper? Because I don't see him. Okay, let me throw a turret, see if I can flush him out. He's close. Even the turrets can't find him. He's really close. Oh, there he is. Bam, there we go. There we go. All right, let's go execute the boss and then go try to find the loot. That boss took a lot of hits, man. That wasn't fun. I actually thought he was gonna kill me for a second there. So I hear you, Red Sky, about having the free time. I do wish I could stream more, man. But it is what it is for now. I actually so I work from home like 100% of the time, at least through the fall. And so I started trying to mix it up and stream like on my lunch breaks, you know, because I can take a little bit of time. I'm just turning off one computer and turning on the other. And so I started doing that a little bit, and it's been fun. It gives me a chance to stream during the day, like at different times than I usually do, which is cool. All right, where are the chests? Oh, there's a chest. I see you. Oh, there's two side by side. I've never seen that before. No purples? No purples. It is what it is. Alright, so now we need to do the other quest, that like Wanderer one or whatever the hell it was. Alright, let's go do that. Or unknown presence. There we go. And let's go back to camp. Let's go back to camp. My bit rate's down. Why is my bit rate down? That's strange. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it. It looks alright. I think what I've seen so far, thank you. My friends who stream also say they wish they could do long streams like I always do, but honestly, do whatever suits you. That's what all of us are for, right? You just do what you can do. You know, it's funny. I actually meant to say this earlier in my stream. I saw this really nice, really good tweet that somebody put out there the other day. It said, "Don't let." No, it said your viewer count does not dictate your worth as a content creator. And I thought that was a really awesome thing to say. Because too often when we're streaming, unless you're just truly doing it as fun, you don't give a fuck, right? We get too focused on our follower count, and then we get too focused on how many viewers we have, how many chatters we have, and we collectively, right? We collectively say, oh, well, I must not be good at what I'm doing because I don't have enough people watching me, or I don't have enough people chatting, or I don't have enough people following me. I don't have enough people giving me subs or bits or cheers or anything, right? But the two aren't really necessarily aligned. Now I feel that I provide good content and that I am successful at doing what I want to be doing, even though I don't have as biggest numbers that I wish I had. And sometimes it's hard to separate the two, right? Right, exactly, Jerzane. Sometimes you do compare yourself too much. Like I was saying earlier, I was talking about like the first person I saw on YouTube that got me interested in doing some of this was Harris Heller. I can't compare myself to him. I can't compare myself to somebody that makes more than $1 million a year doing this shit. It's just not right. I can't do that. It's not helpful. It's not healthy or helpful to me. Just JS Edo, thank you for following. Appreciate it. I want to stream. I want to do what I'm doing. And I was saying earlier that I was annoyed at a comment that I got in my Discord, and my response, because they were basically just trashing the Discord a little bit. And my response to them is, look, I can't make people read what I'm posting here. I can't make people follow me. I'm just going to keep doing what I do. And that's the truth. The only thing I can control is what I am doing. And if I'm comfortable with what I'm putting out there for people to consume, then there's nothing else there's nothing else for me to worry about. There really isn't. As long as I know that I'm working hard and and the content looks the way that I want it to, or I'm providing what I want to provide to people, I just have to accept that might be as good as it gets, and that it might take forever to get to the goals that I want to, if I even get there. Hey, no problem, just JS Edo. Thank you for the follow back. I appreciate it. And so sometimes it's like things like that tweet that just like it puts me in a better mood, because I'm like, you know what, you're right, as long as I'm like, the numbers aren't what dictate my worth. It's comments like I get from people like Drazane, who are very nice, or other people. It's as long as you're happy doing what you're doing, it's cool. It's all good. It's all good. Monolith. What that's not, wait, that's not the quest I was looking for, is it? I guess it is the quest I was looking for. That's a long way to go. All right, anyway, let's go there. Let's go see where this brings me. There's that dude, the wanderer guy. I don't trust him. I really do think that he's up to something. He just seems a little sus. Just a little bit. I don't know why. Something about him. So yeah, so Red Sky, you were saying that you played the demo, but it's definitely worth it. And if you're on Xbox, I don't know if you are or not, but if you're on Xbox, this game, I haven't paid for this game. It's still on Game Pass, so I would pay for it, when they pull it off Game Pass. I would pay for it. So just you recently the big 5-0. I was never expecting it, and I can't believe it happened. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, so this game is on Game Pass. You probably realize that. Just be yourself. Just exactly, man. Just be yourself. Don't try to don't just imitate someone else, because that's not gonna be good for you. And other people are gonna realize that you're not being genuine, and it'll come across negatively. I believe, right? But just be yourself, and I think that's going to be the easiest thing for you long term in trying to hit the goals that you have set out in doing this. Like for me, what I do on stream is kind of an extension of what I do at my job, which is helping people. Like I manage people at my job. I try to help people, get to where they want to in their careers. I work in IT. And I just fired a bullet. Surprised the hell out of me. So I kind of do the same thing here. My brand, if you will, is helping people learn how to be better at streaming, all aspects of it, and helping people understand that this is a business and how to run it like a business. And it's not for everybody, right? When people are just trying to play games and have fun, and they don't care at all about the monetization aspect of it, sometimes like it gets a bit much for them, and that's cool. I get it. It's not for everybody. But so besides that, it ends up turning into like a little bit of life advice too, I kind of give. But it is what it is. I like helping people and having fun. So
What's your name, stranger?
so yeah. Wait, is he following me? No, he's just on comms. Okay.
Call you something. So.
Oh, just monsters? Like, all right, that's not bad.
Okay, I'll bite one.
God, this control is killing me. I should have adjusted it back down. Thank God for the build I'm using. Blighted rounds. it spreads to everything near. So even if I can't hit them exact because of the fucking controller, it still puts a little dot on everybody. And then my turrets help with the crowd control, keeping them off me and doing some damage too. So all right. Have I got lurk enabled? Yeah, go ahead, you can lurk. I appreciate it. Hey, feel free to stop a guy again. Good conversation, man. There we go. All right. So far, so good. All right, cool. Appreciate it. Good meeting you. All right, which way you coming? Appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Damn. All right. There's a restock. There's a restock. I'm assuming I'm going this way. Yeah, I don't restock much because I as long as I'm using bladed rounds, which I can keep on 80% of the time, I'm not actually using ammo. Oh fuck, where'd you come from? Oh, nice purple. Go ahead, group up, boys. Making the shit easier for me. Hey, Red Sky, thanks for hosting, man. I appreciate it. That's awesome of you. All right. All right, so before we go through there, I am going to see if I miss any chests or anything, because I'm not going to come back. So
Girl broke your heart, and now you're out here.
let me take a look.
Hermits, and nobody can ever hurt you again, that kind of thing.
Nothing. No mine, no ores, no chest, nothing. It's just the restock. I don't need the restock.
Who'd you hurt?
Nothing there. Nothing there. Wow, this is really, there's nothing. Like, at all. That's kind of lame. I didn't go over here, did I? Huh. There's like nothing. Nothing. Can I run up? Oh, there's a mine at least. I mean, an ore at least. And I take it there's still no chest. Nope, no chest. So 1 ore and no chest in that whole first section. That's crazy. All right, I gotta take a bio break real quick. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Probably be the last drink I have since this technically have to be at work in 7 hours. All right. All right, let's go do the second. I'm assuming it's the second half of this one. This is a really big area to have literally 1 ore and no chest. That seems improbable, but I think I checked everything. Oh, maybe there'll be more in the second half. Okay, there's a monolith. Yeah, it's not going to be this easy. No way.
There's the obelisk. Let's see what's so special.
There's a chest. Yeah, I didn't think so. Just one dude? Oof. There you go. There you go. All right. Couple purples. I mean, blues. That's it. Blues. Collect my reward. Let's go get this chest first, just in case something shitty happens. All right, and actually, let's go up here. Looks like I can squeeze through here. Looks like there's. I'm gonna bet there's something up here, right? Something. An ore. That's it. That's it. Seriously? Oh, there's another chest. That's a little better. At least a couple chests. Still no purples. I haven't got a single purple tonight. Wait, was there an ore? That's not an ore. I think it was in the other section. Yeah, here it is. It's over here. It is over here. All right. All right, let's go open this thing, see what happens. I like this is collect your reward. It sounds fishy. It's just, I guess I won't believe it until it's over, but wait for the wanderer. Why do I have a feeling I have to fight the wanderer? I just feel like I do. We'll find out.
You're altered.
Is that what they call it where you come from?
Where the hell do you come from? And why did you ask for my help? You have powers. You could have just...
Be wary of your powers, altered. They will lead you to madness. The more you feed them, the harder the darkness pulls. I no longer have the strength. Yes. Perhaps. Yes.
You can read that? Who are you?
Go back the way you came if I were you. The way forward is death. Compensation for your troubles.
That was really bizarre. That was like creepy, but apparently for no reason. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right, what we got here? We got assault rifle. Okay, I use ARs. Sniper rifle. All right, so these are good ones for me. Level 38 for some reason, even though I'm on tier 11 and I'm rocking 40s. But okay, I can up them if I need to. This sniper rifle. Let's see, bone shrapnel. I could use. Wait, do I have bone shrapnel? I could use something that gives bleed. I like that. I would love to put that on my light machine gun. All right, critical point. All right, that has no scope. That's annoying. Soul Devour. Burning bullets. Claymore shots. Damage an enemy with an anomaly blade. That's nice. I don't think I have that. Fuck. Do I have bone shrapnel or not? I don't remember. I would like that though. But I would also like Claymore if I don't have it. And I don't remember. They don't give you a way to like check. You have to fucking remember. The attributes on these all suck. Like I ideally would have bonus firepower, long range, and close range as the 3 attributes. Now, I definitely, and if I don't have bonus firepower, I want it to be anomaly. You know, so either firepower or anomaly. If I get anomaly, I have a mod that I always use, that gives 30% of my anomaly power to bonus firepower. So even if I get anomaly, it still can translate into some bonus firepower, which is cool. Close range and long range are great simply because it just increases your damage by like 8 to 10% across the board. So it's perfect. It's just a static bump. If I'm missing one of those, I would prefer to, it doesn't really matter which, but if I'm missing one of those, I would prefer the other one to be replaced by like cooldown reduction, right? So because that's helpful. And then if it doesn't have cooldown reduction, healing received is another good one. So none of these have anomaly or bonus firepower, so that stinks. 2 of them have close range. None have long range. Yeah, these aren't good at all. And by the way, am I the only one that sees like the irony in having 2 rifles that have close range damage on them? Like, yeah, whatever. So there's the anomaly enhancement. All right, so I have that. Let's compare my secondary. Actually, I don't need to. I don't know. I really want. So Claymore sounds good because it's saying just regular shots give deal 11,724 damage. But the bone shrapnel is cool because it does 17,840 in a 5-meter range, so it's an AOE. I'm not Peter. How you doing? What's up, man? How you doing? Bone shrapnel is cool, but it's only on killing shots, so I would have to put it on like my light machine gun, which I have improved stiffening and icebreaker. So those are both super helpful. Yeah, those are both super helpful. Yeah, I don't know then. I don't know what I'd put it on. Because the thing with my build, it makes it it makes it a little bit boring in a way. Because I use I play Technomancer. And I use a bladed rounds build. And bladed rounds does easily 75-80% of my damage. And the way it works is as long as the skill doesn't go on cooldown until you run out of ammo. And I have 2 mods that I use. One is called Tricks Up the Sleeve, and the other is called Stacked Mags. And Stacked Mags gives me a second mag to use. So when I run out of bullets in the first, I get a second one that I can use before the cooldown kicks off, which is great. And Tricks Up the Sleeve, actually, I don't even use that one. I use Toxic something. And what that does is every time I do a killing shot, I get 40% of my mag back. So that means that, like, and if you've watched me play before, I can keep bladed rounds active for most of a fight, unless there's a really tough enemy that I'm firing at and I'm not killing him before the before I run out of ammo. But if it's just a bunch of smaller enemies, I can keep that shit going forever, honestly. And so it doesn't run out, and because it does so much of my damage, I don't want to switch weapons. So if I don't want to switch weapons, it almost doesn't matter what my second weapon is or what the mods are on it, because I'm never switching to it. So I use light machine guns exclusively because it also helps with bladed rounds. Because like I said, as long as I have ammo in my mag, I have bladed rounds. And light machine guns are the weapon with the biggest mag in the game. Like, it's not even close. There's nothing else besides light machine gun that you can get with over 100 bullets in the mag. Nothing. There's nothing you can get. So I keep a light machine gun. I mean, that's my primary weapon. And the two mods I have on there are great. And slow is fantastic because everybody knows I have a little problem with marksmanship in this game, so that helps slow it down. Icebreaker is great because my other 2 skills freeze things, so things are always frozen. So using Icebreaker means I'm doing AoE damage. So, yeah. That said, bone shrapnel does sound pretty cool. I don't remember if I have it. I'm gonna have to take it and just hope that it is not one that I already had, and then I'm not wasting it. Anyway, I'm Peter. How you doing? You're doing grand. That is awesome. Erykah Badu. That is awesome. I love Erykah Badu. I do. I wish we could just play whatever we wanted to on stream, because now I'm in the mood to like play some Erykah Badu. That's annoying that I can't. Right? It's annoying that I can't, but I don't want a goddamn copyright strike. Only thing I can do is I can put it on and just turn music off on stream. So that's the only thing I do. I can put music on and just make sure that I'm not casting it out. But then, you know, I'm sitting here just chilling, listening to Erykah Badu, and you guys don't get to. That's not fair. What's that? Looks like a glowing thing over there, doesn't it? Oh yeah, look at that. I almost missed these. Yeah, DMCA puts the fear because DMC, it is like death. It is exactly like death. Because you get a copyright strike on you, and I think you get more than one copyright strike, and they can just suspend your channel. Plus, like, you could get like sued or something too. Yeah, that's cool. So the way I avoid DMCA strikes is even though I know there are other services I could use, I use Stream Beats exclusively because it's harmless music, right? It's just instrumental tracks that are fine. And so I use that. And then for like my YouTube videos and like my channel trailer intros, to make sure that I don't have any problems with that, I use this guy Turbo Beats on Fiverr, and I have had him make 3 custom tracks for me. One is like a play, and I have him making play off of other songs I like. Like he did I love the Mandalorian, the first Mandalorian trailer song, music. So he made a play on that. And then I like I don't know if you know Peter McKinnon on YouTube. Amazing photographer. I had him make a different a song kind of inspired by his intro song, and that's what is the song that plays in my music when I come live. Exactly, Mandalorian, but DMCA free. And then I had another one that is just sort of like more like of a just a chill instrumental, like EDM kind of music that I usually play kind of quiet in the background of a lot of my YouTube videos. Just to like to fill it, so it's not just me talking, right? It's a little bit of it's like a little bit of ambiance, you know. I like it. Wait, how do I get out of here? All right. You want me to go through these rocks that I can't move? That's what you're saying? Through the rocks that I can't move. There must be there must have been a fast travel I'm missing. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah. So what happens? So when if you get DMCA strike, they can shut your channel down, right? Your stream down. What's that? Okay. And people, video game makers need to be smart about this shit too. Like, 3 shut you down for good. That's awesome. Fucking, like Cyberpunk. They CD Projekt Red. They had music in the game that they didn't get cleared for DMCA strikes or cleared outside of allowing the producer to allow them to play in their game, and so people were getting in trouble just for playing their fucking game with the music in it. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, I need to go back to camp. Uh-huh. On your west without permission. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, so I don't even want to mess with it, man. So I just try to play it safe. I try to play it safe as I can. The other cool thing is those, so I've had that guy make 3 songs, and I haven't yet, but I have plans to upload them to Spotify because I own the rights to them. They're you know, they're mine. He made them for me. So that way if anyone else uses them, maybe I can make a penny or something like that. Oh, I did get a DMCA strike on a copyright strike on YouTube once. I was playing Borderlands 3. I was playing one of the DLCs, and I beat the DLC, and then I decided to let the credits roll. And the credits were rolling. They had a song playing. I didn't know that the song was playing during the credits after I beat it wasn't cleared, and YouTube gave me a strike for that. God, how, as a streamer, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? It's not right, man. It's just not right. All right, let's go turn in some of these quests. Oh, I got a new accolade level. What did I get this time? 18. Cool. All right. Yeah, exactly. So I had to be, I just had to, so I ended up deleting that VOD, or that video that I uploaded of the gameplay. It's just stupid. It really is. All right, let's go turn these things in. So I think I got to go to Trenchtown. Is that right? Is that where I got to go? Probably. I think that's what it is. Trenchtown, and Rifttown. Let's go turn in those 3. That'll take me probably 20 minutes. All right, Shauna. Yeah, let's talk to her first. All right, let's go to Trenchtown. There's Trenchtown. Do I have something to turn in over in the forest? Oh no, I didn't do that quest yet. All right. Juicy Fruiter. How do you like Outrider story? I think the story is really good. I really do. I did finish the main campaign. I'm not gonna. It's the game's too new. I'm not gonna give any spoilers or anything. But I thought the story was really good. I like the voice acting in this game. I like the dialogue. It's not all just, you know, I like the fact that they have like dialogue that's just like kind of a side conversations. It just makes it feel more immersive, you know. So I thought they did it really good. I thought the story was good. It actually surprised me. Like usually you can figure stuff out, and the actual ending, I didn't see coming. I thought it was something actually a little more out there, but then it actually ended up being. But I thought the story was pretty good. I feel like they have set groundwork for future sequels for this game, so I think that is great. My main complaints of the game are more technical. You know, for instance, crossplay can still be a challenge. People if you're not the host, of getting dropped. Like it's not as bad as it was, but it's still a problem. And then I was talking to Red Sky Vocals a little bit ago, and I was complaining about the sensitivity of the controller. It really pisses me off. It really does. And then I was told that it's not just the controller, it's also on PC too. But even though some people told me that they didn't find as big of an issue on PC. Why do I need to go to Shauna? Oh, because I don't have the quest active, that's why. Let's see what you got first before I go anywhere. Bailey. Yeah, I can see the Mad Max vibe. But it's a cool game, and it looks good. It looks good. I think it's solid. I think it's a solid game. And I'm someone that is, I didn't even pay for it, right? Because it's game. I'm on Xbox, so I got it for on Game Pass. But just like Remnant, like I didn't pay for Remnant until they released a DLC, and I liked the game so much that I'm like, all right, fine, I'll pay for it, get the DLC. I'll do the same for this one. I like it enough now. Although I will say, so I beat the campaign. I've only done a handful of the expeditions, the end game. But it seems like a real grind, like a serious grind on the end game. So we'll see how that goes, how far I go with that. But why do they give me level 38 stuff when I'm level 40? That's really strange. Anyway, I don't need any of those. Improve freezing bullets. That's cool. You hit the same point. Hit the same point. What do you mean, Canadian? Reloading inflicts burn. No, that's stupid. I don't reload. I use blighted rounds. I never fucking reload. I never change weapons. It's a little dull, but it works. Yeah, but so like I said, I've only played a handful of the expeditions. And it's just a lot of dudes. Right, it's just a lot of dudes at once, and then it's very repetitive. At least I'm finding. I don't mean to make it sound like I'm complaining. It's still fun, but it's like you go in, you have a big wave of enemies, in one section, a couple maybe in that one section, and then you go to another section, you have another bunch of wave of enemies, and you go to the third section, and you have to do the charging thing, and then you fight one big-ish boss, and then you're done. And then your reward for doing it in gold is you get a slightly higher % chance that you're going to get a legendary. If I sound like I'm bashing it, I'm not really bashing it. If I sound underwhelmed, I'm underwhelmed. I get it. It's harder. Yes, it's way better with a team. You have more perks with a team. But it seems a little underwhelming to me. Like, I wish it was more like a real dungeon, you know, that you had to go through, versus because it just doesn't feel like that. It just feels like various levels of enemies. Yeah, eventually you get a ton. Like I'm still right now doing I've done a few of the expeditions. I think I'm only on like level 6, but I'm tier 12 on the world. I'm almost tier 12 on the world tier system. And I know 12, 13, 14, 15 you get legendaries when you hit it up. So there's a couple there. I'll get some legendaries when I finish the remaining hunted and hunted and wanted quest lines. So those. I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing here. Which one do I want? I don't use a shotgun, but I don't think I have improved freezing bullets. I really don't think I have Mark of the Stake. Yeah, let me take this one. I'm gonna just break it down anyway, but yeah, dungeon raid mechanics. Yes, I do, and I do wish they would look again at the controls for the controller, because I was just giving someone an example. In fact, I can't do it in here. Let me go to a place. And you guys probably already know, but I'm gonna do a demo anyway. Let me go talk to the bartender, because the bartender, I think I finished. Yeah, I did. So, and that's probably coming from someone that was a reformed World of Warcraft player for like 5 or 6 years, just as addicted as anybody you imagine, as you've heard stories about. So, oh, I forgot he sells shit, and I hit the wrong button.
Those monsters ain't gonna kill themselves.
Come on, fucking around.
The gear I'm selling will.
The gear I'm selling will.
Want to try the new blend?
Nope, I don't. I just want my reward. Hey, thanks for following, Canadian. Appreciate it. And Juicy Fruiter. You guys are both awesome. Appreciate it. Wendigo, what you got? All right, I don't need any of this shit. Bonus firepower, cooldown. Those are pretty good stats. I usually would prefer close range over cooldown. Otherwise, those would be pretty perfect. No resistance because of fortified. I don't think I have this one. Perseverance munitions. Whenever your health drops below 30%. I think I have that one. I'll take this though. I'll take that because I if I don't have it, I would rather have that than the no resistance. Just in case.
That'll do nicely.
It will do nicely. All right, let me get out of here.
You know where to find me.
I think you're trying too hard on your voice
Nothing to
acting.
do with that light show, Hunter?
I'm always looking for friends for this game if you want to play. Yeah, that's cool. I'm not the best at this game, that's for damn sure. You probably have. It doesn't sound like you've seen my stream before. Some of my regulars like to joke that I have trouble aiming, and I do. I because of the controller, I have a real hard time aiming in this game. But I found ways to make it viable. Despite my marksmanship, which is usually under 50% accuracy, I still don't die because well, I mean, I know how to play my class, and I use a double turret build and blighted round. So dots and turrets, and then it works for me. You know what I mean? Where are we going? Let's go somewhere. I just want to show that. I just want to show you guys something. Again, you probably already know this, but I just want to demonstrate how shitty this is. I can't. No, I need to go someplace where I'm actually outside. Oh, there's a good place. Some stuff I don't have. I haven't done. Wait, I thought I did Cold Claw. Could have sworn I did Cold Claw. Let's check it out. Come on. Ugh. PS5. PS5. So I play Xbox. And this is like now I'm going down a different tunnel here in my brain. I've been dying. I've never owned a PlayStation. But now I want to get one because there's so many games on PlayStation, new and old, that I want to play. It's just to the point where I'm like, well, shit. I just want to play. I just want a PlayStation 2. So I want to get both of them. And I've been begging or dying to find either one. And then I'm looking at the Xbox, and I don't think I realized this until yesterday, that unlike what Sony has done, there's only one game right now, one game from Microsoft for the Xbox that you can't play on the previous gen. So I feel like I have no real incentive to keep trying to get an Xbox Series X for a while. Because there's only one game. There's only one game that I can't, having that will allow me to play. Yeah, the frame rate's better, things like that. Yeah. But in terms of like additional gaming, there's not much I can do. But however, the PlayStation, has more games immediately. But also because I've never played any PlayStation exclusives ever, there's a ton of games that I could satisfy myself playing. Like, you know, the old games. So, what's up, Chumacgyver? How you doing? Man? What am I doing? I still can't aim. Let's see. What are we gonna do here? Let's just go to. I just want to go to any section just so I can show you guys. Can I go out here? I forget. Yeah. Shush. What's up, everybody? You play Enchanted Arms? Nope. I don't know what that is. I was joking around with people because people get surprised that someone on Twitch has a gaming history like I do. I'm someone that when I find a game I like, I just play it like exclusively until I literally can't stand playing it anymore. And I honestly only started really getting into gaming about 12 years ago, something like that. A little older, and I played World of Warcraft exclusively for 5 straight years. And then I got into Skyrim and I played that exclusively. And then I got into Fallout 4, and then I got into Elder Scrolls Online. And then I got into the whole entire Tomb Raider reboot, and then a couple other games. But my point is, like, if you name any game, there's probably an 80% chance I've never played it, despite the fact that I game every single day for like a dozen years. Just because, like I said, I find a game I like, and then I just stick with it. Like right now, I'm actually juggling several games, like Remnant and then a couple others. And for me, that's a lot. That's a lot of games juggling at once. All right, so here's what my controller is like right now. The sensitivity is pretty low. So I'm zooming. I mean, sorry, I'm down scope, but I'm turning, and this is the speed that it's going, and right. It's not bad. I can keep up with people sort of. If they're coming near me, I can aim down. If a guy's running across the field, I can keep up with him. If I just tap it, it doesn't move much, which is great. You know, if I have to hold it, literally hold it to get it to move a lot, which, you know, is good. But this is the way. Let's see if we get in here. This is the settings that it came with, that out of the box. And let me go to controls. All right, so 3.5 and 0.4. Everything was up. All right, so this is what it was out of the box. All right, same thing. I'm zooming. Now I just tapped it. I'm tapping the camera control. It's fucking insane. It's insane. It's unplayable for me. Unplayable. And you notice, like, in order to do even the level I was showing you, I have to like turn that shit almost all the way down. .5. Oops. Thought I had us on 5. Why is there no 5 now? Was this on 5? I don't remember. Oh, this was 0.3. All right, whatever. That's close enough for now. So yeah. Yeah, so that's bad. I don't know about what you think, but for me, that's like this seems smooth. This seems controllable. The other way, that was just insane. I could not play it that way. And the problem now is I have it down to a level that feels smooth and it works, but sometimes it's too slow. Like when dudes are coming right up on me, like let's say you're getting charged by a bunch of like those really short creatures, like if you're zoomed in and you're following them close, like your movement speed going down zoomed in, looking down scope is slower than them coming at you, so it doesn't work. So like I can't show you here, but so what I have to do is I have to roll backwards a couple times to keep that distance, so I can keep them in a comfortable space, so I can fire. It's or what I try to do now is I usually use a one mod for melee, so I can just have better melee, because I know that I can't zoom down fast. I can't aim the gun down fast enough to keep up with them as they're coming towards me. It's kind of frustrating. All right, so I came over here because I thought there were some quests, but I think I've done them all already. I swear I've done them all already. Yeah, only thing, yeah, there's nothing over here that I haven't done. All right, let's go turn this quest in, and I might call it a night. All right, let's go to Rift Town. Yeah, it's tough. I wish I could stream more. I really do, but by the time I get, like, I got kids, and by the time I get them down, it's like 8 o'clock, and so I need a little bit of time to prep for my stream. So I usually start around 9, and then I have to get up at least. I should be getting up at 5:30, but I try to get up around 6 or so for work and start at 7. And you know, it's hard to do that all the time and get like 4 hours of sleep and still be productive at my job. So Yeah. All right, let's go to Rift Town. Turn in this quest. I say, yeah, I keep saying Riften. I want to say Riften like it's Skyrim. I miss Skyrim. Fallout 76, which is another game I'm addicted to, and it's coming out with some really cool features, which I need to get into playing that again on stream. And then Borderlands 3, which is one of my definite favorite games. They have the cartel event and I think a couple other small things coming out, so I'm going to be getting into that too. Which, you know, it's hard. So it's hard because I only stream 3 or 4 days a week. It's hard to get all these games in on stream because I don't stream as much as I'd like to. But I stream as much as I can, so that's all that matters. All right, let me finish. All right. Come on, load time. Oh my God. You're killing me. Dude. Go faster. There you go. All right. Oh yeah, yeah. What's that? I don't think I've seen that before.
This must be Jakob's old place.
Huh. I'll check that out in a minute. I think I'll check that out before I log.
I just knew it.
Where is she? Oh yeah, she's up
No
here.
way you showing up after all this time could have been random. It's been a long time.
What's up, lady?
Something to believe in.
This creepy old lady.
Would have made Captain Tanner proud. All right.
Without memories of the past.
Gosh. There you go. What you got? Anything good? Mark of the Stake. Trample the Weak. Aragon. I got all those already. Nothing fantastic. This one's not bad. I still wouldn't use it. I don't know if I have trampled the weak. I don't know. I'll just take this. All right, now I'm gonna go look into that Jakob's little thing there. I haven't been in Rift Town in quite some time.
This is Jakob's. Seems he left something behind.
Ah, whiskey.
Vodka.
Vodka.
And a note. In Polish. I should go see how he's liking his spot on the hill.
Okay. What spot on the hill? How's he talking about? What is he talking about? Where is that? Anyway, I guess I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I don't feel like starting another quest. And I will clean out my inventory tomorrow too. Probably off stream because I know it's not the most exciting thing to watch somebody do. Cool. Well, let me see here. Oh yeah, we should raid somebody. Any of you streaming or about to stream or anything like that? Because I will raid you if you are. Just let me know. Let me know like the next 1 minute, and I will raid you. Otherwise, I will just find somebody random here, or somebody in my Discord. Let's see who is streaming. I don't know if she's. No, she's not streaming. She's just playing. You know what we're gonna do? We're going to stream. We're going to raid Shaylee. Shaylee's pretty awesome. If I can spell his name right. Yes. There we go. All right, so thank you everybody for hanging out with me tonight. Thank you for all the great questions and conversation, all the support. I definitely appreciate everybody. I will be back on Wednesday night as usual. Again, thank you everybody. Have a great night, and as always, take care. Now hang out for 10 more seconds while we go and raid Shaylee, who's playing Resident Evil 7 as he preps to play 8. All right, take care everyone.